Hello, my Sagittarian friend. Thank you for joining me here. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I am Zachary. Thank you for joining me here on my channel. This is your weekly read for October 9th through the 15th. So this is the week that has the solar eclipse and the new moon coming up for you. If you haven't watched your monthly read for October, I highly recommend it. There's a lot of information in there about what's going on for you, what to expect for this month, and the eclipse in particular. And I would imagine, in this weekly read, there may be some similar themes that are coming through. There definitely have been for most of the signs as well. Some of them have kind of started a little different, but yes. So the eclipse, excuse me, I need some more. So the eclipse energy is, it's a portal. This is our time to take advantage of chaos magic, really, without invoking it personally. So it is a portal, and it is very strong magic, and the wonderful thing about it is we can hyper jump. We can choose the reality that we want to be in, and we can go to that reality now. So most other times when we're talking about manifesting, we don't have that ability to hyper jump in the way that we do with these eclipses. So this is a great time, if you're not happy where you're at right now, to go ahead and flip to the page and you'll choose your own adventure that you want to be in. You don't have to stay here. And in the main reading that you guys had for the month, they talked about Spirit talked about really coming into something, an authentic component about yourself. And letting go of the fear around not being who you are. That stable persona that you've built, taking a leap of faith and trying to be you for a chance, This is your time. So what I would recommend is to focus on what it is that you do want, and do not focus on what you don't want, especially right now. Don't ever do that. Don't be naive or obtuse about the things that you need to work on and what may not be working for you right now. But this is not the time to be focusing on those things. Right now, what you need to do is to focus on what it is that you do want so that you can go there, especially with the eclipse. That's what that's all about. And with the new moon, I would recommend writing down some intentions for yourself on the 14th there, and putting them up somewhere where you can see them, and reading them out loud to yourself all day, even through to the full moon for the new moon. But to use that for your eclipse energy as well. Write it out. Show yourself what it is that you want to be, and then go there. Believe that that's there for you, and go there. It's not easy, guys. It's fine. No, but NBD. All right, so for your weekly read here, I've got my Light Seers Tarot. I do have my standard rider deck for clarifications if needed. And I've been calling this my Witchy Tarot, but I guess it's the Modern Witch Tarot. But my Witchy Tarot. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to pull a few cards to see what Spirit has for you. What kind of messages do we have for Sagittarius today? What is their week looking like? What can they expect? Okay. Saggy. Saggy. I also thank you. Got some really good responses to, or feedback to, how you guys felt about this whole process, me coming out in this way, I guess, the message itself. So thank you. I really appreciate that, and please continue to do so. It's helpful for me as I'm growing, and it's helpful, logically for the algorithm as well to help me grow there. Please help me. I would love your help. Like, share, comment, support me by subscribing if you haven't already, especially if you resonate with this message. Please let me know. I'd love to hear. So 8 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck here. And what that's telling me is that there is an energy around leaving something behind for you guys. And, connecting it to the month reading, maybe this is your your false mask. Maybe you're leaving that behind. Maybe you're leaving behind the expectations of other people that were never yours to carry in the first place. So Spirit is just giving a grand gesture here, right, of the Eight of Cups. And that is that this is the time to leave something that has been burdening you, has been burdensome, behind. And I'm very much feeling that this was never something that was yours to carry anyway, but you did because, I don't know, we do weird funny things sometimes. But you get to be you. Now's your time. So, okay, I'm gonna draw your challenge for the week, your blessing, clarifying the outcome, and then what energy needs to be cleared in order for you to achieve the best outcome. So, Spirit, you heard me. What are we doing here? What are we doing for Saggy today? What's on the menu? So, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. So we're coming into your guys' season here soon too. Any good birthday plans? You can tell me in the comments. Ooh. Okay. You guys, this is a good week for you. So the Star came out and the World. So far, you've got 4 major arcana. This is feeling like a powerful week for you guys, which I love. Let's spell it out. Okay, and then the Tower, and we'll talk about that. Don't be scared. Don't be a scared. We'll get there. Okay, so 6 of Swords is where we're starting here. So what Spirit's telling you with this is that we are now, hallelujah, moving into a calmer period of our life after something that has been tumultuous and possibly painful, stressful, anxiety-inducing. We're moving from the hurtiest of tummies to a time where our tummy feels good. There's been a transition that a lot of you have been going through that has been rough. You've been sailing those rough seas for a minute, and you're being shown that you're moving into a situation where there is finally going to be more peace and calm, and you deserve that. Snaps for you, Sagittarius. I love it. So this is what isn't important right now to focus on. It's not that it's not important at all, but this isn't important for you to focus on right now. And the Two of Wands is all about making the decision to make a plan on something. And she's looking out this window, thinking about traveling as well. So what I'm getting from this is that this isn't the time to start looking outside of yourself for something. With that travel component to it, I think if it is that you're struggling with this authenticity of really truly being yourself, if that is applying to you, that message, what I'm getting from this is that it's important to not run away right now. This, to be honest, actually, it's a very gentle, wonderful, loving energy that is surrounding this, but it is involving change, moving through something and adjusting something. So it's important right now. You don't need to make a plan to get yourself out of Dodge. That's not what's happening this week. Maybe next week, but not this week. So what is important right now, you've got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is, what I'm getting from this is, it's really important for you right now to focus on your spiritual needs, your spirituality. If you are religious, focusing on that, focusing on what brings you meaning. What lights your soul up in that way? What brings understanding into your life? in a spiritual sense, in a greater sense of understanding. That's what is important for you to be focusing on right now. Meditation is coming through too. That's been something that's been coming through for a lot of the signs. If you're not meditating right now, you guys get on it. Get off your ass so that you can get back on your ass and start meditating. What this is good for, where this is leading, you've got the Empress. What I'm getting from this is wonderful, you guys, is a rebirth. You have an opportunity right now to be reborn. The Empress is the mother. She is fertile AF, and she's carrying you right now. One of the most wonderful packages that she can carry. The true you. She's a very nurturing, kind, loving energy. The divine feminine. So what this is saying to me, there's a high chance that most of us, even if you are a woman, female, we live in such a toxic, masculine, dominant society, and the Emperor is what signifies the masculine, divine feminine, and the Empress. We need both of those energies. It's not to demonize masculinity or divine masculinity in largesse, because we do need both of those to be a balanced and happy human. But right now it's gotten out of hand, and that's become toxic to all of us. The way that we interact and engage in our environment right now is missing a lot of that divine feminine energy. So there's a high chance, like I said with this, I think that you are being carried to term here. But there's also a note for a lot of you, for some of you, most of you, 74.3% of you, just to estimate, maybe needing to get in touch with that feminine side of you. And we all have masculine and feminine inside of it. It doesn't matter what your genitalia are, or what they are not, or what you consider yourself to be or what you don't. This is about the balance of divinity that's inside of you that I'm talking about. Your masculine and your feminine balance, yin and yang. So there is a healthy dose of yin energy that's needed for a lot of you. And that's going to come through as, well, meditating, taking a bath, reading a book, those activities that help you recharge. That yin energy is a receptive energy. So those things that put you into state of being able to receive. And I think it's to receive you. She's about to pop here, you guys. And she still looks so graceful. She does it in style. Classy lady, our mother. So snaps for her. Snaps for you, Andrew. I'm really excited about that. That's a wonderful, wonderful energy for you this week. So your challenge is the Seven of Cups. And Seven of Cups is being spoiled for choice. Too many choices. What I'm getting from this is that you are indecisive. Your challenge right now is that you are having a hard time committing to probably yourself. If that message is for you of really bringing that, this is the time to bring that authenticity forward. Maybe you're having a hard time committing to yourself, committing to that process. Well, she's coming. She's coming for you, whether you want it or not. So I would recommend, and Spirit's recommending, to just illuminate yourself to that. Like, you may be having a hard time committing to this process right now, and that's okay for now. But I would really encourage you to stop it. Commit to yourself. What better thing is there to commit to? Really. If you can't commit to yourself, how the hell are you going to commit to anyone else? Everything starts with the self. As above, so below. whatever's going on inside of you is also what's going on outside of you. So if you're having a hard time right now, maybe making a choice to put yourself first, or to let your true self come out, to take a chance on you, maybe for the first time, Spirit is encouraging you to just make that decision. You got this. Land the plane, homeboy or homegirl. You can do this, because, like, holy shnikes, you guys. Your blessing for the week is the star. This is your week. You got the star for, who did? Aquarius did too. And this is Aquarius. This is Aquarian energy. So they had a powerful month and week. But being the eclipse and receiving the star energy here, this is your make-a-wish upon a star. This is your direct connection to the divine. You know, you're texting God here. What's up? Sup, God? Sup, universe? This is what I want. So not only do you have the eclipse coming up to hyperspeed jump to the reality that you want, you've got the ability to ask for, well, really, how do I put this? What I'm getting is a blueprint. You are creating the blueprint for the vehicle that you want to travel through that portal with. So do it in style. This is a challenge. This is a challenging endeavor, especially if this is involving, you know, you bringing your true self to the surface once and for all. That's not easy. If I don't know how old you are, you know, watching this right now, but you've lived your life up to this point, and you haven't felt like you've been able to really just be who you are. And trust me, folks, like, I get that. I have definitely had to go through that process, and it felt like I was gonna die. Like, literally, I felt like every single component of my life would end. I would just cease to exist. And then I went ahead and didn't. Instead, I, you know, moved forward many, many years, and here I am now with my own YouTube channel here. You won't die, I promise you. Take courage. Like I said in the last video, now's your time to take courage. But having this energy of the star, this is a direct connection to the divine. Ask for exactly what you want. You got it. Like, whatever you want, you got it right now. That's awesome. Truly awesome. This will leave you in a state of awe. Trust that. Believe that. This is here for you. So make that connection. Let the divine pour into you. If you're feeling like you need strength right now, if you're feeling like you need clarity over what it is you ought to do, or whatever, ask for it. God helps those that help themselves. The quantum field will move for you. The Akasha will move for you, but you need to ask it. Ask it nicely. Tell it I said hello. Okay. So clarification on where this is leading, the outcome here. So your outcome here is this birth. Needing to get in touch with that divine feminine as well. The world is it's the end of a cycle. You guys, yay! It's the end of a 9-month cycle, right? This is signifying that you're gonna do it. You want it, you got it. You want it, you got it. That's what the star is saying too. But you gotta want it, and you gotta express that you want that. Be honest with yourself. Commit to yourself. Quit choosing whatever else it is that you're choosing outside of yourself. Commit to it. Decide you want it, and it's yours. That chapter's closed. What is that gonna look like? Don't worry about it. Make a wish on how you want that to look. I promise you the universe is supporting this decision right now. It's begging you to do this. It's giving you all of the keys. You are literally being carried to conception by our Divine Mother. Who better? Who better? So I love that. Having that chapter come to a close. Wonderful, wonderful. So this is the energy that needs to be cleared here. The Tower. The Tower is it's an upheaval. It's a disaster. C'est terrible, right? It's not no bueno. This is a painful, painful ending. When we don't allow death to come through, which is a natural end, if we resist that, the Tower tends to come through as a way of ending that for us. The death is like, I guess it's kind of an option sometimes. Like, well, you can accept it, you know. If you don't, then the universe is going to come through and, you know, you're going to end up like this person here. Done and paled themselves. That's painful. This is a painful ending. So for some of you, I'm getting something's happened recently this year. I mean, I don't know, I'll say the last couple years, 5 years. I think it depends. Something has happened probably since COVID, really. That's when all the shit hit the fan for everybody. There was something where you weren't watching the signs for, and you were hit with this painful ending. It could be health complications for some of you. It could be like I'm seeing like family issues, family units being affected. Loss of job, loss of home. This is something that really sucks. But with it being in the section of energy that you need to clear in order to move forward to the best outcome, this makes sense, because especially with the star being here and the portal of the eclipse, you need to focus on what you want. So what this is letting you know is this is what you don't want, right? You already went through this and this sucked. Whatever happened in that situation, bad news that came to you, like I said, if it was a health situation, something happened in your family, something happened at work, you lost a job. I don't know what happened here for you, but Spirit is encouraging you to let this go. It's time to let it go. However you feel about it. It's okay if you're in a process of grieving about it, but it's time to get to a place of accepting that it did happen and to start allowing yourself to move through it. Because if you don't, this is what's on a lot of your minds right now. This is preoccupying a lot of, maybe you're preoccupying yourself with other things so you don't think about this. Spirit is asking you to let this go. Forgive yourself, okay? Whatever happened, whatever is happening, to forgive yourself and to let it go. Have compassion for yourself, your job, the fact that you are getting older, your health, any other individuals that may have been involved in whatever. It's time to move through that. It's time to move through that so that you can come out as a new human. I mean, your original design. But it's okay to let this go, and Spirit is encouraging you to let it go. This block needs to be cleared. That's already happened. So we're done with that. That's done now. That's great. That's great. Was there anything here I wanted to clarify? Not really. I feel like I do kind of want to pull. I'm getting two additional cards, just as advice for Saggy this week. This is a really good week, you guys. You have the energy to be reborn. That's NBD. It's nothing, right? So advice for Saggy, please. Whew. This one here. Seven of Wands. Cups. Okay. Dovetailing off of really the Tower here is what I'm feeling. So we got the Seven of Wands and the King of Cups. So Seven of Wands is what is the word? Protecting or defending. This is about protecting yourself. There's a quality of needing to, like, protecting your energy. What I'm getting is protecting your energy from this. This is, I think, eating some of you up. It's time to let it go. Needing to get back to yourself, recentering, grounding, but protecting or defending even yourself. Maybe you need to defend yourself to yourself or protect yourself from yourself, because that's what's being born here. That's what I'm feeling, that like there's a battle going on. You've got to, if this is your message, if you're having a hard time being your authentic self there, then yeah, you've been at war with yourself. So this is encouraging you to fight the good fight, defend yourself against yourself, because that's probably your worst enemy at this point. And King of Cups is he's the master of emotions here, the top of the cup suit. He is a generous, compassionate, loving person. So in this fight, that's what I'm getting, is to really bring, just like I was saying with this, to forgive, to have compassion for yourself and whatever was going on in the situation. Whether it's a health issue, something with your family, work, or whatever, it's time to start letting that go, to start bringing some love back into the situation, because you guys are lovers, you know? You have that passionate fire energy, and you're lovers. Be a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs sometimes, but who isn't, right? I'm a Gemini, I know I am. All the best ones are crazy, so that's great. It's really important right now. And also, I think defending your love, defending your compassion for yourself. You need that right now as you're being born. You need to be compassionate towards this new person that you are about to meet. This is exciting, guys. Yay! Snaps for Saggy. So, thank you so much for joining me here for your weekly read. I know it went a little bit longer. I was trying to keep that around 20 minutes, but it went a little longer this time, because I'm just excited for you. But yeah, please watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get a more complete picture of what's going on for you here this week. And I will see you guys here next week for your weekly read. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Love you, Saggy. We'll see you soon.